Hey gang, Tracy here. Okay, so this short video is going to be walking you through getting a domain set up on GoDaddy.com. Now, to back up and just explain what this is, when you have a lead page, which is an opt-in page, again, this is going to be it's not going to be your website. This is just a single page that you see, just like a piece of paper. That is your lead page, and it needs a name. And so this URL is what we need to decide on and then get that registered with a website like GoDaddy. There are other websites out there that you can buy a domain through. GoDaddy is one of the lesser expensive ones. It's what I've used, and so that's what I'm going to show you today. Now, I'm going to set up screen sharing here real quick. And that way you can see my GoDaddy screen, and I have logged in, so you can create an account, log in, and then you can go to domains. And this is where I have different domains that I have registered. So I have teambenefit.us, I've got pickykidtips.com, fitfiredupfam.com, grabthesweetlife.com, and postpartumcures.com. Now, to give you an idea, grabthesweetlife.com, that is for my freemium, that's my opt-in, and then my husband's is fitfiredupfam.com, my daughter's is pickykidtips.com, and then I have also registered postpartumcures.com for a future freemium as well. Now, when you are brand new coming in here, let's see, if we go up to domains at the top, you can do domain search, and that is where you are going to find a domain. So let's just pretend that we want letsgrill.com. Let's see if that's available. Sorry, letsgrill.com is taken. So this is something that you may run into. You may have the greatest idea for a name for your freemium and it's taken. Or like in my case, I had one for my husband and it was going to cost $2,000. We're not going to pay $2,000 for a domain name to register that for a year. So let's find something else. grillmymenunow.com. Okay, grillmymenunow.com is available, and it's $12.99 for the year. So that would be one that we could select. Yep, it's available. And then you would just go to your cart. Let me find my cart here. Let's see, I'm not sure why it didn't add it to my cart. Let's see, continue to cart, let's try that. Okay, so they have quite a few things that you can select that are extras, and I don't typically ever select anything else. You don't need the hosting, you don't need the website builder. If you want your email address to be tied to this domain, you absolutely can. I have one that is tied to my blog, which is tracywarren.com, so that my email address is tracy@tracywarren.com. If you don't have a blog, then this might be something that you want to consider so that you can have a professional looking email address that would be like susie@grillmymenunow.com. Make sense? Okay, so we're going to continue on to the cart. And again, this one is just being made up, so I'm not going to go all the way through it. Now here, you got to pay attention. They go ahead and put in a matter of 5 years. So don't freak out when you see the total. You can come over here to the term and adjust it to 1 year, and now it's back to $12.99. And then they've got 18 cents for estimated taxes and fees. So then your total is about $13.17. And it might vary based on the domain that you choose and if that is a more requested name and that kind of thing. Some of them are going to be slightly higher and that sort of thing. Now, you have the option to also add on matching domains, so grillmymenunow.net, .co, .info, that sort of thing. I don't typically do any of the extras. I just keep it super simple. And then you would proceed to the checkout and pay. So that is how you will walk through the process of getting your domain name. A couple of quick tips on your domain. You want to make sure that it is going to be very specific to the freemium that you are giving away. So if this would not be something where you just want to have your name, traciwarren.com, for your freemium. That's going to be more of a website, more of a blog. I would still recommend that you go ahead and purchase it. If you haven't purchased your name already and it's available, I would highly recommend doing that. Regardless of whether you decide to set up your blog or not, I think it's a really smart thing to do before somebody else takes it. I would like to go ahead and even reserve my kids' names so that at some point they have the option to have their own website, and just thinking toward the future. So two different things, your blog name and your freemium name most likely are going to be two different things. And as Chalene Johnson recommends, you want to make it pretty darn clear what they're getting from your domain name. So mine is grabthesweetlife.com. For me, I tried to make it slightly generic so that if I want to change anything within Sweet Life Sugar, I could. Right now, it's a meal plan that helps people get off of sugar. So anyway, just keep that in mind. If you want to throw out a few ideas on the group or message me and get some feedback, I'm happy to help you there. Have a good one.